Could you briefly introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Ken Wheeler, and I'm pastor of Cross Lutheran Church. I've been here for about a year and a half. Prior to that, I was the assistant to the bishop for the Greater Milwaukee Synod of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, and I served in that capacity for about 18 years.
Okay. Now, what is your involvement with Walnut Way?
Our involvement is really, we were introduced to Walnut Way because of three of our members, elders in the community, were approached by the director of Walnut Way to do stories on them, and so oral stories on them, and so they really became a part of the history of that house. And I went there one day because the executive director and her husband had begun to attend Cross, and so I ended up making an appointment to visit with them and learn the history of Walnut Way and learn something about their involvement in all of that. And so that's been about maybe 5 or 6 months that I've been aware of their ministry.
Okay. What sort of changes have you witnessed in the time you've been working with them?
Oh, they've really revitalized the neighborhood, especially the block of 17th Street, 17th and North. Those homes had fallen into disrepair. There was a lot of crime, prostitution, and over the course of the last several years, where they've been involved, that has really made a significant impact. The houses there now most of the houses have been rehabbed. Some are still being rehabbed. You see the evidence of the quality of life that's very different. Neighbors sit on their porches and they talk to one another. Neighbors know neighbors. There has been a reduction in the crime. There's been a reduction in drugs. So they've made a tremendous contribution to the community.
Okay.